Back again with another Dagger Roast Your roster. This is gonna be a fun one, I think. This is Mallandain. He's a fellow guild leader in my alliance. He leads Thorum. So he volunteered. I'm not sure he quite knows what he's getting himself into. But we'll see how this goes. So he doesn't care too much about arena. He's another one of those filthy free-to-plays. He's a casual and a noob. His top row looks fine. Then you get to the second row and it's where's the rest of the where's I guess it's not the worst. They're just all missing a couple pieces. I mean, the Gear 11 Lando's a bit depressing. Don't Zeta characters and leave them at Gear 8 or Gear 9 in this case. Also, try modding them. That helps, I hear. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. Oh good, another Gear 8 Zeta. And a mod missing. Alright, let's go through the factions. Sorry, Jack. This is gonna be fun. Bosk. Mildly surprised that he has 6 mods. I would try and complete sets on your characters. I know you're not a big into mods and you play pretty casually, but you're almost top 50 in arena for playing casual, in fleet arena for playing casually. So I would definitely look into making your mods match, possibly slicing the rest of his mods to 6E because it'll help his ship. So if you're only really focused on one area of the game, that makes it a little easier. Yeah, Boba Fett's Gear 12. I don't remember if you have Chewbacca or not. You might. Your bounty hunters almost look good enough. You're definitely... your whole guild's complaining about farming Jango Fett and Houndstooth, but it's like, you get stun cuffs on that node, too. Clones, you've been playing a while. Yeah, your clones are actually kind of geared. Are they... Yeah, you need to kind of go through your tunes and, like, finish putting mods on them. Like, even this is better than, like, missing mods. I mean, obviously you want to get to level 15. Droids. Well, you can start working on HK now. I know you're kind of on the get Revan the third time grind, so you may want to put that off, or maybe you want to gear him up anyways. His kit's actually not that awful. I mean, the one Zeta is specifically for Darth Revan, but I think he can still be like a medium plus droid leader if needed. Empire. Yeah, I don't know. Troopers. We'll get to troopers shortly, but you have the 3 good Empire characters geared up in Thrawn, Palpatine, and Vader. And before everyone out there starts screaming, "Oh, there's other good Empire characters," I mean specifically Empire faction. I'm not referring to troopers. But yeah, we'll get to troopers. But they're like their own like sub faction of Empire in my mind at least. Ewoks. Finish Paplu Wicket, Logray, Chirpa. Don't Zeta Gear 6 characters. You can't see it right now, but like I'm rubbing my eyes. My brain. I don't understand. I mean, my roster's kind of a dumpster fire because I'm far too lazy to move mods. Right? When I get a mod, I put it on a new character. I don't always like trickle it down. But like I don't Zeta Gear 6 4-star characters and then not mod them. Come on, buddy. Get your stuff together. First order's fine. And by fine, I mean you need gear. Like, I know you Zeted Kylo Ren so you could basically just get PP8, which is fine. But now you need to finish out this team. You're 2.8 million. Like, you should have a couple more of these teams kind of fleshed out by now. Imperial Troopers, yeah. They're close. And by close, I mean... by close, I mean, like, 4 of them are 7 stars. But Shore Trooper is just a good tune. Like, Snow Trooper, Colonel Stark, General Veers, you definitely want to get them up. Range Trooper is a project. So you don't have Jawas either, which means you weren't farming crit damage mods back before 2.0. Jedi. At least your Basilisk Shan's Gear 11 before you Zeta'd her. Another Gear 8 Zeta. Come on, dude. You can do better. At least this one's modded. Like, semi-correctly. Health. This wants to be health, too. This can be health. Well, you don't have a ton of speed secondary, so speed's good. It can also be crit avoidance or health, if you have a good speed secondary. 51 speed. This is kind of a pain in the ass to gear too, but it makes me more sad. What makes you more sad? The fact that your Grandmaster Yoda is gear 7, or that you don't have it modded? At least it's not Zeta 2. You almost hit the trifecta. GK. So, I'll probably echo this to everyone who doesn't have GK geared up. I gear 12 mine. It's a giant pain in the ass to get him to gear 10 because there's so many Carbantes and stun guns and stun cuffs. But after gear 10, he just kind of... Gear 12 is pretty easy, which is kind of weird because, like... Well, I guess it's not that weird. He's from before gear 12, so, like... He was insanely hard to gear back when, like, stun guns were worse. That's right, stun guns were worse. Night Sisters. Your Night Sisters are much better than... Well, you want to get this to gear 10. But your Night Sisters are one of your closer factions to being done. Night Sister Zombie is quite good. She's like the linchpin of the team. She's what makes the team run. Well, technically it's Towson lead and Asajj Unique that make the team run. But Night Sister Zombie needs to be gear 10 so that Undying Sacrifice will proc. Old Republic. Did we miss Johnny? I'm really hoping that you just didn't unlock her. Did you miss the Juhani Marquee event? I mean, actually, you work a ton, so there's a reasonable chance you might have missed the Juhani event. Being more active on Discord than you are in-game. Yeah. Just, most of your roster is going to probably have the same... I'm going to have the same gripe. Just gear. Gear. You have most of the stars. Yeah. Gear 11 Akbar. Gear 11 Wigs. No Chewbacca. So you're going to get Chewbacca next time. Or you're at least going to unlock him. Good. Chewbacca's a wonderful character. He's one of my favorites. Not in the Star Wars universe. Peter Mayhew was cool and all. Who's the new guy? I don't remember the new guy. He's like from the Netherlands or something. Zunis, maybe. He's a neat guy. But no, like he's one of my favorite characters in game because he just plugs in everywhere. And Guard is a silly mechanic. Yeah, your resistance is actually quite good. I'm mildly surprised you have a completed team. I mean, obviously you want Scavray up to gear 12. Where were your Ewoks? Are you going to unlock him next time? No, probably not. You're going to be close to unlocking him next time. So maybe work on Ewoks, but then you can't use them in the Sith raid. So yeah, I would actually probably... I mean, Scavray doesn't need gear 12. I was going to make a crack about gear 12 plus gear, but you're free to play and you're not heroic. So I will keep my insults about not getting Treya shards to myself. Rogue One is good. And by good, I mean you have Chirrut and Pow up for Chex Mix. You left your droids alone like a good man. Good man. Didn't bite. Sith. Sith is good. I really hope that the only reason he's up here is that he's... Do you not? Alright, at least you have them modded. At some point I'll work with you on how to mod your characters, but you should start farming this guy right here. This guy is quite good. He has an insta-kill, and he looks kind of like a goth Mickey Mouse. Yeah. Other than that, like, it's fine. Smugglers, you're probably not passing Smuggler's Run. At least not the final tier. That's important, though. This Kira L3 should be on your list to get the 6 stars. Especially if you can get Chewbacca to 7 stars, or 6 stars. Because you need them 6 stars for Smuggler's Run, the final tier. But even the 4th tier is not the worst. Or is it the 3rd tier? The 3rd tier is not the worst. So that was just kind of an overall roster review. Like, you definitely have some holes, buddy, but feel free to message me about some of them. We talk almost... I'm surprised you haven't asked more questions. We talk almost daily. That's just shame on you. Like, shame on you, Mal. Shame. You should be better than this. You have access to an entire Discord server, and you have unmodded teams. Let's go over to ships. So, I would suggest... Where's your TIE Fighter? I would suggest possibly using this, gearing him up to like year 11 first so you can max this ability out. But I would consider using him alongside Houndstooth and Crew with Biggs, Vader, Phantom. Where's Childish Landino's Falcon? Right here. I would, and then that's right, you don't have him geared. Yeah, just use Boba Fett. Just use Biggs, Boba Fett, Phantom, and Vader as your reinforcements. Also, max this out. Max this out. Max this out. If you just, like, moved your lineup around, I think you might be able to top 50. Like, this one's maxed. Okay. But yeah, max out the reinforcements on Phantom 2 and Slave 1 and Biggs. That'll be good. Other than that, like, your characters are fine. And by fine, I mean a dumpster fire with too many bad Zetas. But I would start with finishing up. I would start by going through every single character you have with a Zeta, because you've already invested a Zeta in that character. And then I would push that team up, because that'll help you in GA. So, like, we're looking at, like, the Jolies and the Crews, right? Where you kind of have them kind of there. Ewoks, too, because you Zetaed Sherpa, right? So I would start by looking at those characters and build around them. That'll give you some more teams to instantly use instead of just having Zetas on characters. As far as teams go, continue farming for Jedi Knight Revan. He's still going to be excellent in GA and Territory Wars. And Territory Battles. Like, I can just put Phase 6 on auto with Revan. It's just... Yeah, Jedi Knight Revan's just really important to be able to sim almost everything in the game. And by sim, I mean put him in and hit auto. Other than that, yeah. Terrible job on the roster, buddy. I really hope it gets better. I don't know what to tell you. Just message me, man. before you strip mods and like dumpster your entire roster again, just message me and I'll help you walk through some of it. But I hope this helped, and I hope I wasn't too mean. Until next time, everyone.